Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, to the coaching dynasty. Our Memphis Tigers are 2-3, and we're gonna be taking on the UAB Blazers, which are 2-3. Also, it's been a disappointing year so far with our three losses. I mean, we got killed by Boise State and Arkansas, and then we got thrashed by Tulane also to start off conference play. I was thinking about going with the third string quarterback because I wanted to show you guys basically, the stats for Chambers. And Chambers has 8 TDs and 13 interceptions. Obviously, I know it's more my fault than it is his, but I just start thinking should I try to go another route right now? And it's the first game of the conference, so I just didn't want to go I had to sit down and actually really think about it. And I'm gonna give Chambers another chance to go against UAB, see if we could get back on track. Winning the conference is not over yet. I think making it to the playoffs is. But yeah, if I was to make a change, it's not gonna be for Lindsey. Playing with Lindsey, he's been off. I don't know. I just don't like the way that he throws, the way I've gone about with him. So if I were to make a change, it'll be for JD Vernon, since he's a scrambler. We're more of a run option type of team. It's just that Chambers has the better throwing stats. So we'll keep Chambers in there for now. Let me get into recruiting so you guys could see what's going on there. I did make a couple changes. We still got Emery as looks like we're gonna, looks like we will be able to lock him up as one of our receivers. Also the quarterback, Talmopino. It looks like we're close to getting him to commit. Also Amari Spears, the right end. This cornerback Nick Nix. And Doug Godwin, we're looking good. Him. Making a run for Jared Schwab, a cornerback. We need another cornerback. Well, we got one here. But I'm trying to get another one, a 4-star cornerback. Georgia's in front right now, but I'm making some headway because I put him in the last time. We got another quarterback that I'm going to try to make a run for, Dolegala. And we're not in there right now, but I'm throwing all the points at him. Maybe we could get him. And the last one that I put points on this time is Tyreek Gardner's. And we're behind, but we still have time to catch up. I'm more worried about Mississippi State than I am South Alabama. But to show you a couple other guys, we do have these guys that we could probably lock them up, but I already got a couple DTs. I really don't need them, and I just don't want to go crazy getting positions that I don't need. Well, I'm pretty good there. This right tackle, I'm gonna lose him to Arkansas State. This wide receiver, I'm gonna lose him to Illinois. So I took points off of them and said, you know what, I'll just try another, I'll go another route. Right now, we have the number 8 class. Obviously, we haven't signed any 5-stars. So, I mean, obviously, to start off, it's okay. So let's get into the game. It shows us as the favorite. Our overall is way better than theirs. But obviously, as you've seen in these other last games, that really doesn't matter. It's just depends how you play. So let's get into the game.
On the banks of the Mississippi River, home to the king of rock and roll and also the Memphis Tigers, where the fans have moved the party from Beale Street and are ready for kickoff. Little gets the blood boiling, quite like a rivalry game. Barbs, shots, trash talk, things that go on throughout the week will now all be settled on this field. as we'll see a squad from the AAC, the UAB Blazers, taking on a fellow AAC opponent, the Memphis Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Memphis ready to kick it off and get things started. The returner will field it and bring it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So the Memphis Tigers offense takes the field for the first time today. These rivalry games can really get the blood pumping, and we'll see who can manage their emotions best early.
Everyone's been waiting for this game, right? You know, both of these teams have had this game circled all the way back to the beginning of the offseason, so you got to be able to play under control.
With passion, with energy, with hatred, because it's a rivalry game, but keep your emotions in check and making sure I'm controlling what I can control.
Looking for a crease, it's Moffitt. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs.
It's hard to stop great runners. It really is. That's why you run the football consistently. You've got a big offensive line, a big physical unit. You run the football like this, man, it will take a toll later, but you got to tackle this guy over and over again who has this ability to make people miss and make big plays.
The incomplete pass leaves them with second down. They'll go to the ground. Only a couple there, and now staring at 3rd and 8. The biggest lie college football coaches tell is nameless, faceless opponent. David, game like this, you know their name and you know their face.
You know them well, and it does mean just a little bit more because it's bragging rights. Like, the rivalries matter so much all throughout the year. All the fans talking about this game in particular, that's why it means more, and that's why these players will be jacked out of their minds.
Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. So UAB's offense has the ball for the first time. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football game.
Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21. The Blazers are in the hurry-up. Wide out in motion. Back to the ground with the running back. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. And the Blazers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. Jet sweep to the receiver. Still on his feet at the 45. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. Grabs it in the middle. No chance to run, but they still move it forward. Offense gets set for second down. Last time these two got together, it was a tight one, Jesse.
Seems like every time these two teams play, the game just feels faster, right? Because it is a rivalry game. There's just a greater sense of urgency when we see these teams match up.
Yeah, the fans feel it. They know it. There's so much to it. They think about it all year long. When you talk about the next game on the schedule, they're always looking forward to this one.
Working that left side. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. Gets it into the end zone, but there's a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Offense getting set for first down. Leaves it with the back.
you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
He's back to throw on second down. He's right on target. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
I really like this slot receiver because of his shiftiness, and you see that on his route run. Really, really nice job creating separation for his QB.
On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. And this one only 35 yards out, but not straight away. This one from the left hash. No good. And guys, after the miss, no change in the score.
Well, the upright playing the 12th man on defense, knocking that ball down. That looked like it had a chance to be good.
Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
Makes the grab down the middle. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. Memphis will be forced to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Slips through the line, and the returner will be brought down. UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. You want to talk about taking the wind out of your sails. Drive the ball down the field and miss the field goal, David.
You know what? Don't leave it up to kickers. Execute better offensively. I think you move the ball nice. You got to keep that in mind. But Palmer, I think you got to stay aggressive and don't settle for field goals.
Yeah, because you got to know there's just no margin for error right now. You just have got to be able to execute at a higher level.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Looking for room, it's Winston. And he'll get behind those pads and deliver the blow and get it down to the 44. The Blazers in the hurry-up. They're going to try to throw for it on third down. Got his man in the middle. And oh, he was off to the races after the catch, and they finally drag him down. They've got it down to the 32. First and 10 coming. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on third and short.
Pre-snap motion in the backfield. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. You know they'd love to convert this third down after missing a field goal on the last drive. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. It's complete on the right side. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on third down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
And there is nothing doing on that one. You got the completion and nothing else to show for it. Looking to pass on second down. Stands in and takes the hit. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Blazers.
And nice job by the quarterback, hanging in the pocket, hanging in there. He knew he was going to take a lick. He took the lick, delivered a strike, and got the score.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So the touchdown drive goes 63 yards. And they finish it off with a touchdown toss from the 23. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop it. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
Well, the defense is on their heels right now. They're going to have to find a way to stop this guy. When he's got a head of steam, boy, he is hard to bring down.
Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1. Now he's looking to throw it. They're trying to get to it. And the quarterback bought some time, but not enough. Down he goes with the sack. Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on 4th down. It's 3rd and long from the 45. Fires to the wideout. And they can't complete the bullet pass on 3rd down. Memphis will send the punt team onto the field. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Takes the handoff, and he's going right. And the Blazers want to crank the tempo. The quarter comes to a close, and UAB is on top. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the 2nd quarter. He's looking to throw. Good timing on the quick out. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
At the 35-yard line. And first down for the offense.
Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand. Got his man on the outside. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. No huddle offense to the line. Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. On 2nd down, he'll fire. Get it out on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. The Blazers are moving quickly down the field.
It is so good for an offense early in the game to get in a rhythm and to start stringing first downs together.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Throw to the sideline, and it's complete, and they've got a big play. After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. The back goes in motion. From the gun to give, looking for room. And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, UAB. Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skill players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Auburn is lighting up the scoreboard right now thanks to a dazzling offensive display. They're up 14 over South Carolina. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
They're strong and they're strong. Defensive tackles, they're strong. There's such big jokers in the middle where they just lock out those offensive linemen. And running backs, listen, they don't have much of a chance. When you got that 300-plus pound guy grabbing you around the shoulder pad, you tend to go to the ground pretty quickly.
Now looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 26. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get it down at the 35.
And those RPOs can confuse the defense, can cause a little bit of hesitation, and that hesitation was just enough. Hand it off, get the first down on 3rd down.
And the runner is down, and so is a flag.
Holding.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Line gets set, first down. Using his legs, it's Moffitt. At the 35, he's got room. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Out of the gun to give to the back. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. As they come to the line on 3rd and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. Looking for a deep man. And he makes the catch inside the 10. Touchdown, Tiger. Hauled it in and just kept right on running to the hallelujah land.
You know, sometimes as a play caller, you just don't have to overthink things. I've got a guy who's faster than your guys, and he's just going to run straight down the field. I'm going to throw it way down the field. He's going to make the catch, and we're going to score a touchdown, and that's pretty much what just happened there.
Lining up for the PAT. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. Jesse, a very productive drive last time, wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. Let's see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. Off the play fake on first down. Makes the grab on the left. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. And the Blazers headed quickly to the line.
And a big key on that throw to the slot receiver, guys, is putting the ball out in front. The location of the throw is what helped that guy get extra yards after the catch.
Tight end finds a soft spot. And that play just never got started as he's run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. To the ground to try to pick up the first. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
There's just nowhere to go for the runner on that last play. Just way too much penetration up front, and as a result, they lose yardage.
Oh my, he just shanked that one. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. Memphis has the ball back, and the offense ready to go to work. Gets it out fast. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game, now on second down. Fast motion from the offense. On the run, it's Moffitt. Still running at the 40. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. Once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? A 3rd and long coming up here. It's a draw. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
They try to go draw, but there's just way too much penetration in the middle of the offensive line, and the offense has a negative play.
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. UAB regains possession. The Blazer offense back onto the field. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold it, open.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Second down coming up. The give to the back. Just a solid stop by this sophomore.
You know, runs like this oftentimes are like a boxer in a boxing match. Obviously, it's not a knockout punch, but these are body blows. And as the game goes on, these small gains are going to turn into longer runs.
Power football with the run. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. The Blazers send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Looking for a block. It's Hawkins. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter out there. This offense needs to get back lathered up and get a little bit more of a rhythm.
Best way to do that, identify where your best players are and just get them the football. Give these guys some touches to kickstart this offense.
It's 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, this defense felt coming into the game that if he was going to try to throw from the pocket, they could get to him and affect his accuracy, and they did on that last play.
Right down the middle. Wide open downfield. Finally run out of bounds, but he has his offense rolling with a first down. Love to see the fearlessness of a quarterback to work the middle of the field.
And he's got so much confidence in his own arm talent to be able to get that football there before the defense can break it up.
Memphis getting set to snap it on 1st and 10. Getting some heat. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. And now a chance to pull even as we get late here in the first half. It's complete. Takes it to the house. Touchdown, Tigers.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. You trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
Getting set for the point after. And it's up and good. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. They'll put this one in play, first snap of the drive from the 25. Gonna throw it to the right. He's got his man. Touchdown, UAB. That is the ultimate grab and go for the score.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, heat that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. The kickoff team out there getting set. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. Now you find out just how much of a gunslinger you are. He uncorks one deep. And that'll be incomplete, man. That would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up.
Really nice play by the defender, being in a good position for that deep ball down the field, not letting the receiver put his big body on him, go up over top. The only thing that could have been better is that thing tipped to another defender, and it was an interception, but great coverage by the defender.
He's going to take off. On the move is the 30. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. To throw, it's Chambers. He'll try to do it himself. At the 45 on his way. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. So it's first down, but with just a few seconds, they'll try to put up a 3 before halftime. This kicker bragged that he can kick an 80-yard field goal. He'll settle for a 59-yarder here. That is no good. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys.
UAB 21, Memphis 14.
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, what an environment there today. All the animosity and flat-out hatred that comes with a good old-fashioned rivalry game on display in that first half. And the story of the half has been that elite corner. We were told he was tough to throw against. He's basically taken away an entire side of the field when he's out there, causing turnovers and getting physical. How often do we say that about lockdown guys? And how this offense schemes against him in this second half will be fun to watch. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. Memphis ready to kick it deep and get the second half going. He'll bring it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. They opened this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
And the Blazers will hustle to the line. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Catch in the middle, it's Thomas. He'll have the first down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he stopped. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Pressure coming. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack.
And they finally get their first sack of the day. And one of the things coaches point to every week, how many times are you affecting the quarterback? Last week, they got 3 sacks. They got to continue to put more and more pressure on the quarterback to play better defense.
The Blazers will call on their punt team. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Gives it to the back on the draw. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Offense is going draw. The back tries to bounce it to the outside. But look at all the defenders on that play, how they were able to shed their blocks and run. They were able to get hats to the football and force a tackle for loss.
I know the passing game sells, and the passing game is exciting, but it's not exciting to get 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground, but it will be very successful.
It's a draw. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker.
And these defensive tackles just eat people. They swallow human beings when you get near them. They're so big, so strong. When those guys, those running backs come in, they just need a mitt. They put one mitt on a running back, and he usually falls to the ground just because of their sheer mass and strength.
Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. The Tigers look to keep this drive humming. They'll go back to the ground. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. He has 89 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. Now on first down from the 28. Running back searching for a hole.
It's the MO of this offense, and they really put a lot on the offensive line to go out and really try and establish their dominance and their assertiveness, and they've done a good job of that early in this game running the football.
Feeling some heat. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Trying to escape and get it himself. And he slides after picking up the first down, but there is a penalty flag. Let's see who it's against. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Got it set up on the outside. Defense was not fooled by that screen to the back, and they'll stop him short of the marker. It'll be 4th down.
You know, I got to tell you, as an offense, moving forward in this game, 3rd and long, you're going to have to push the ball downfield a little bit more. You got to throw to the sticks and give yourself a chance to convert these 3rd downs.
Quickly complete. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains. And he unleashed the RPMs on that pass. Man, this sophomore has an arm. And the Tigers will snap it on 1st and 10. Trying to run it in the red zone. He's got 4, and he's down at the 12.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain. No harm, no foul.
They'll run it. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Now they'll run the draw. And there were some collisions in there, and the D finally stops him short of the marker. Here comes the field goal unit.
Number 14 on the field goal.
Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football. Make your plays. Put a good drive together here.
Setting up the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. They're bringing heat. They've got the screen set up. On the move at the 30. They play that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be 4th down. And the Blazers will line up to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Fair catch called for and made. Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty. Yeah, going to throw it over the top of the D. And he makes the catch inside the 25. Touchdown, Memphis! And with that, they've got the lead here in the 2nd half.
Yeah, and that's simple, but it's not easy. It's a go route. Like that receiver's streaking straight down the outside of the field, and my job as a quarterback is to put that ball up in the air, keep it away from the safety. He does just that. Receiver comes down with the catch. Nice pitch, nice catch, touchdown.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Old Dominion is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage today, but they still have some work to do to put this in the win column. They're up by 10 over Georgia Southern. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Complete to start this drive. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The Blazers want to move quickly.
Yeah, nice job by the defense. That's what you're supposed to do. As soon as they catch the football, you want to limit that yards after the catch, and he went nowhere after the catch. Nice job by the D.
Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. On third down. He'll try to pick it up through the air. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And the Blazers will try to pin them back with the punt. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. What a return there. Found a little running room and put his team in great position. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on the perimeter, David. Just find a way to get these guys the ball in space.
And you already started, man. Making that big play, opening up this offense. This quarterback is feeling good about himself. I wouldn't be surprised if they give it right back to him.
And 4 verticals can work against a lot of different kinds of coverages. It doesn't necessarily have to be 3 defenders back deep. That time the defense went too high, and the quarterback found the pocket down the boundary to his wide receiver. Great job.
He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Cutting it close now with 3rd and goal upcoming. The give. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone. You love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they close the deal, pushing their way inches into the end zone. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Unloads to the wideout. And the flag comes in as this one falls incomplete. Let's see what the call is. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. That's the end of the quarter, and Memphis has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. First down here for the offense. The give from the gun. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. Out to the 35-yard line and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup. They'll ride the hot hand. The Blazers want to pick up the tempo.
At the 36. 2nd down.
It'll be a draw. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
You know, you got to be careful when you're running the draw play because you're hoping those defensive ends get way up the field, thinking it's pass. It didn't happen that time. The defense was able to get a negative play.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Makes a connection. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. They absolutely had to have that 3rd down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get the 3rd down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead. That is right where I want this offense.
He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
And
And David, how demoralizing does it have to be for a defense when you know they're going to run it, everyone in the stadium knows they're going to run it, and still you cannot stop it?
There's nothing more demoralizing as a defensive lineman because it ticks you off. It gets in your head. You know that guy's going to come off and smack you, and you got to do something about it. I think the defense may be time to start committing more guys to stopping that run, not worrying about the pass as much.
To the air on first down. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll leave it with the lone back. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
Yeah, I tell you what, I love the run game down here. I love being able to give it to a back and be able to trust him. Listen, he didn't have any touchdowns on the season, so I know he's wanting to punch one in. And down here, giving me the opportunity. Let me prove myself, so I love.
Touchdown, Blazers! And they take it in for 6 more points. Oh, Uncle Mo has changed sidelines.
Look out, brother. Here's what happens, right? Something happens, get you close in the ball game. The defense needs to come out here, get a stop, get that ball back to the offense. Oh, Uncle Mo on your side.
PAT unit on the field. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. So it's an 80-yard drive, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense to have to execute at a high level. They've got to score points, David, but they can't go too fast because their defense right now is tired.
And I think that's the difficulty being a play call. Like, I have to balance all of those things. My defense is a little bit tired. I can't put it on the field, but I got to be aggressive because this is a back-and-forth type game, so a lot to process and think about.
Here comes the offense on first down. The run from the shotgun. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there.
And this is a pressing time for this defense. They've got to understand they're backed up a little bit. They're going to run the football. They don't want to make a mistake. So I think this is the time I'm a little bit more aggressive. I got to get this football back to my offense because I'm trailing. So I look for this defense to get a little bit aggressive.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Throws to the wideout. He makes a catch. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. Memphis coming to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
No doubt the offense at this point of the game with the lead late, they're going to try and run the football, and they're going to try and bleed the clock. They need all ball carriers to stay in bounds to keep this clock ticking, just like that guy did there.
And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
This offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the first down. He's piled up 97 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. We have arrived at the 2-minute warning, a one-possession game as this offense tries to hold on. This Memphis offense going to work again on first down. To the ground with the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. I'd expect we're going to get another dose of the running game at this point, even though it's 2nd and 11. Right back to the well. able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The line to gain here is the 43-yard line, and it's 3rd down. They'll try to pop the draw. Kept it on the ground on 3rd down, picked up 5 yards, but it'll still be 4th and 1. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They have the lead in a one-possession game, but they're thinking deliver the knockout blow, but this carries big-time risk on 4th down. They'll try to pick up the first. They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a 1st down.
How about that 4th down? I'm going for it because I'm ending this game with my offense on the field, getting the 1st down, and now Palmer just watching it go tick, tick, tick.
Yep. Listen, it's just imposing your will, right? You know you're running it. The opponent knows you're running it there on 4th down. There's just nothing they can do to stop it.
It's really easy to get caught up in the emotion of a rivalry game. We did, and certainly this was a huge win.
Yeah, and you started, you circled it, you were ready for this team. This is the rivalry you put a lot of stock in all off season. You're talking about this game in particular. You go out and get the dub. It's a relief because you definitely wanted this team.
And it's bragging rights for everybody, for the coaching staff, for the fans, but how about for the players as well? For another 365 days, you can talk about how you went out, you dominated, and you beat your rival. A lot of these guys are going to go on to the NFL. They'll be in locker rooms next year. They'll be talking about this for a long time.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
So guys, as you could see, we came out with a W. It was a big scare in the beginning because I thought, can we take this? We got hit in the mouth big time, and I didn't think we could recover. But in the 3rd quarter, man, we just came back. Big plays by Chambers, and yeah, man, we came through in the clutch. I'm really surprised with the resilience of the team. Got a little dicey there at the end. They had an opportunity to get the ball back, but Botiford came through, getting those key 1st downs along with Moffitt. Let's go through the stats real quick. So Chambers went 13 for 19, 68% completion, 263 yards, 3 touchdowns, and they were relatively nice touchdowns, especially the long pass to Hawkins and to Double G. Rushing Botiford, 19 for 82, Moffitt 18 for 97. And this is what I like to do. I actually like that we're running the ball real good. Chambers was surprised. He had to do what he had to do. He got scrambled a couple yards this time. Klus went 3 for 55, Banks 3 for 52, Hawkins 3 for 133. Oh, it wasn't Double G. It was Hawkins on both touchdowns. My mistake. And then Botiford, Moffitt, Gaffney had one with the TD. Double G only had 1 catch. There was a lot of drops initially in the beginning in the first couple drives that I was like, man, what's going on here? But Mackey again, 12 tackles. Miller with 10. Miller's in the slot right now, and man, I think I'm gonna move him to just be on the outside. I think it's hurting me when he's in the slot. I mean, he's our best corner, and he is a slot corner, but I think it's hurting me right now. Sullivan 4 tackles for a loss. Odom with 3. The only sack was Odom with 1, and that was like that comeback sack that he had. And no INTs for the guys. So we did get a commitment here. Amari Spears committed the 3-star right end. We also got the cornerback Nick Nix, 2-star cornerback. We also got the halfback Doug Godwin, so that's good news there. So we did get a defensive player of the week for Odom with that 1 sack and the 3 TFLs. Surprised that he got it. But yeah, I mean, okay. So yeah, guys, that is it for this week. The next episode will be taking on UTSA. They are 5-2 and 3-1 in the conference. I think this is going to be one of our biggest games for this season. And it'd be, we're going to be playing away. It'd be big if we get the win, and that would really help us out in conference play. So yeah, guys, let me know what you guys thought about the episode, what you're thinking about the team. The team, for me, really is underwhelming. I thought we would be better than a 3-3 record right now. But it is what it is. Each season's different. So, yeah, guys, don't forget to like. Don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching, and God bless.